Go left to right, Yohander Pinango, Will Robertson, and Riley Terada. Oscar Mercado flies the first ball out to left center field. Robertson takes charge, will use two hands and make the catch, and that will do it for Lehigh Valley in the top of the first. At start, 3-2. Called strike three over the inside corner. Robertson caught looking, and it'll end the half inning. And his pitch is hit in the air, looping into right field. Terada comes on, but he won't have a play. Bro gets the base hit on the 1-2. Is hit sharply to third. Fair ball over the bag, rolling towards the corner. Pinango will pick it up off the wall. Heading towards third is Bro, and he'll stop there. Castro's able to pull the changeup down the line for a double, and there's two in scoring position with nobody out.
Can do it all.
1-0 is Scott in the air out towards center field. Robertson racing back on the track. Over his head, he can't make the catch. The ball bounces up against the wall. One run is in. Here comes Castro. Lantigua heads for third. The throw is not in time. It's a two-run triple off the bat of Rafael Lantigua. That gives the Iron Pigs a 2-0 lead.
About 52.
0-2 is a little flare the other way for a base hit. Kroon will pick up the RBI as Lantigua scores. Going the opposite way, 3-0 Lehigh Valley. 1-0. Hit sharply to the right side, and it's a base hit coming over as Terada cutting it off before the alley. But Kroon will score from second on a solid single off the bat of Weston Wilson, and it's 4-0 Iron Pigs.
He's changing up his look.
The 0-2 is hit out in the air to right field. Terada going back in front of Bully Hill. Jumps up at the wall, and he makes the catch as Crawford gave it a ride, but the ballpark did hold it for the final out of the inning. Deceptive speed. Swinging a fly ball towards left center field, tagged well. Wilson going back in front of the track at the wall, reaches out and makes the catch. Terada gave it a ride, but the ballpark holds it for the final out of the inning. Last homestand on the first two of this one. Cue shot off the end of the bat past Mako, charging into the second baseman Martinez, throws it to first and it's wide. Diving into the bag is Mercado. He's safe and he will not advance any further. The pitch. Hit sharply up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Josh Bro is 2 for 2 with a solid single, advancing Mercado 90 feet. Ball hit to the shortstop. Jimenez will go to second for one. Martinez the turn to first, and it's not in time. Mercado scores from third. Bro advances 90 feet, and Brito will collect the RBI on the fielder's choice, making it 5-0 Iron Pigs. The 1-0. Bunted third base side, charging in. Stefanik will barehand and throw to first. Loperfido makes the catch, but it's not in time. Stubbs is aboard with the infield base hit to load the bases. Payoff is high for ball 4, and it's a bases loaded walk that'll extend the Iron Pig lead to 6-0.
About taking that pitch.
He swings away, chopping one off the plate. Tough play for Stefanik, who will eat it, and an RBI infield single for Wilson extends the lead to 7-0. Just a chopper off the plate. No chance for Michael Stefanik to throw him out. 1-2 pitch is cued off the end of the bat, third base side, backhanded by Stefanik, and he won't have a play. Deep in the hole, just a little squibber off the cup end of the bat, and another base hit that goes Lehigh Valley's way to make it 8-0 Pigs. Very loyal, much like Bison fans. Called strike three over the inside corner. Mercado is out, and so are the Pigs, but not before they tack on 4 more runs. It'll take an 8-0 lead to the bottom of the third next. The pitch. Into the air towards straightaway center field, tagged well. Mercado going back in front of the track at the wall, jumps up and he makes the catch. Tagging and heading for third is Wagner. Loperfido hit about as far as you could without going out of the yard for the first out of the inning. The 0-2 is hit back up the middle off the mound. The shortstop will field. Castro steps in the bag, goes to first, and gets the double play, ending the threat in the bottom of the third.
It was a big difference as that ball hits sharply back through the box into center field. Josh Bro 3 for 3. And Antigua lines one to left. On comes Pinango, and he's going to have to pull up and play it on a hop. He took a big swing at that one, hit it off the end of the bat, and there was a line drive that fell in front of Pinango.
Unlike Newman, they delivered 100% of the mail.
Here, swing on a high drive to right field. Terada going back. He's at the track, and that ball goes into the front row of Bully Hill, a 3-run jack. For Garrett Stubbs, it's now an 11-0 ball game.
The ball is not carrying to left tonight, but it carried well to right there for Stubbs, his 5th home run of the season. just continues to pour it on for Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, high fly ball. Tirada backed himself up against the wall. He had plenty of time to get underneath it, but he just ran out of room. 1-2 is laced down the left field line. Pinanga on the run. He's not going to get there. He's going to have to play it on a hop as it chops in just in fair territory. Here comes Justin Crawford, and he swings at the first pitch, bounces it to second. Martinez will take the short out at second base. That'll do it for Justin Crawford, and that will do it for the Iron Pigs here in the top half of the fourth. That's a high drive right field. Did he get it? Kroon going back, and that ball is a fair ball gone. It wasn't a question if he got it or not. It was a question of fair or foul because that ball left the ballpark.
Bobby D might need to check the back of his truck. That one landed over the walkway past Bully Hill in the parking lot. The 13th homer of the year is a Titanic blast for Will Robertson.
Strike three. Right there. Sanchez unable to pull the trigger there, and that'll do it for the Bisons here in the fourth. They pick up a run on the Will Robertson home run. Pitch. Swung on, hit sharply to short. Jimenez across the diamond in plenty of time to throw out Castro. Score that one 6-3, and the Iron Pigs go in order here in the top half of the fifth inning. After 4.5, it remains Lehigh Valley 11, Buffalo 1. Oh, that ball is drilled deep right field. You can forget about this one. If it's fair, it's gone, and that ball is way out of here. Oh my goodness, they're taking dead aim at Bob Decker's van parked out there in right field. A mammoth home run off the bat of Will Wagner, his third of the year. It's an 11-2 ball game. Oh, he got all that, baby. A 404 sign, and he chops one towards second base. Could be two. Lantigua to Castro on to first in time. 4-6-3 twin killing, and that'll do it for the Bisons. And Lantigua drills one out toward deep left center field. Going back and playing it off the wall will be Pinanga. He'll fire it in, and how about that? Rafael Lantigua now 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a triple. Also, he got drilled with one in the ribs. But Raffy's starting to heat up, Pat, just as we have seen him do before later on in the season. And he lines one to left. Pinanga, he's going to play that one on a hop. Fires it back in. It's cut off by Stefanik at third base. 2-0. Oh, that's lined out toward left field. Pinanga will make the catch, but tagging and scoring as Lantigua, as the throw will come into second base. 12-2 Iron Pigs. 2. Strike 3 call. Good hard slider. Froze him. Just could not pull the trigger. So that'll do it. That comes right back with it and misses again. Forces in a run. And ball 4 outside. Forces in another run. This is unbelievable. 1. Just outside, ball 4, and that'll force in another run. Pitch. And he rips one into left field, base hit. And they're going to try to score the run. No, they do. They try to score him, and the throw is in time. They got him. Oh my goodness gracious. On a board, and a 3-2 is driven out toward left field, but that's going to stay in the ballpark as Weston Wilson drifts over, and he'll reach up and make the catch.
Pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Tirada going back in front of the track, squaring his shoulders, and he will make the catch as Castro tried to go the opposite way, but flies out to end the threat. 0-1. Ripped sharply on the right side past Lantigua into right field for a solid single that gets past Kroon and goes all the way up against the wall. Robertson will stop at second. He tagged that ball 110 off the bat, and it rolled all the way to the right field wall for a one-out base runner in scoring position. 2. Swinging a pop up into shallow left center field. Going out is Castro. Looks over the shoulder and he can't make the catch. Martinez right behind Robertson will score. 2 runs come across the plate on the base hit by Bradley Terrata, and the Bisons trail 12-8. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Hoffman blows the fastball by Wagner to end the half inning. Payoff, hit in the air out towards center field. Robertson racing back, looking over his shoulder, and will play it off the wall. The ball slams off the wall pads, and it's a ringing double off the bat of Eric Brito with 1 down. The 2-2. He's flipped off the end of the bat into shallow right field. Terrata now coming in towards the line. Will use 2 hands to make the catch. Kroon flies out the opposite way, and the inning is over.
Bargain.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jimenez down on strikes of the breaking ball. And it's a 1-2-3 inning worked by Seth Johnson. 2. Chopper third base side. Coming in is Stefanico field and have to throw across the diamond. Picked by Loperfido in time.